Hello again, loves. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel. And we have got our April roundup. So let's see how many layouts we created. We're going to start with the 4 pocket cards. Those are each one layout to me, just so you know, cheating not. So we've got this one, which was the April 24 card. Then we have the May 24 card, the June 24th card, and July 24 card. So those were fun. This one right here, I have no idea what I created it for, but was definitely getting into the She Loves color and using up this stash. This was a Color Rush Studio Design Team layout on my way to Paris. So it's a Europe trip. That was the beginning of it. There's mixed media in the background, and I love doing this where I cut out the shape. Some bunnies and some wood veneers, all kinds of fun stuff on that one. This was using some mixed media on colored cardstock. This was a prominent color for me this month. It's a lot, you guys will see. And getting some flair on the New Orleans trip there. Okay. This one I did some, oh, hello. So we have 4. I just stopped marking it down. This one is hand stitching, a stencil on there, so that was fun to do. This was using a stencil in a different way. I used several different stencils in all different ways. One was to do some ink blending, one was to do just the big images, and then I traced it. Okay, so that's 9. This is 10. Monochromatic, using a stash and trying to finish up 2023's She Loves color. This picture of Fran cracks me up. I don't know why she's looking at me like that. It must have just snapped, right? At the right time. This one was a fun one, using up an older kit. Also getting a cut file on here and all kinds of fun stuff of airplane flying over to Charles de Gaulle. This is a double pager. So, wouldn't you? I had a lot of fun. This is on the South Dakota trip. And there is process videos for each of these. This was fun with shapes there. I was playing with circles and got this one of Robbie and Maggie having a cute little moments. Another Christmas layout. Getting photos done of when we were in Chicago for Christmas. This one right here was a mixed media mayhem where I used a cut file and did ink blending behind the cut file. And this is New Orleans. Also New Orleans. This fun little coffee paper. This was not a favorite one of mine. I just kind of, I lost interest in it right away. So then this one is She Loves color. This is me. There's CJ in the background, and then CJ again. And really just getting all of this stuff in those colors on there. This one right here was, I believe, for the members, but I like the way that these circles look like bubbles, and it was all about flying over. So we've got all the flight stuff and all the fun things going on there. This is another double page layout. So it goes this way. So we've got this when we were in Chicago at JoJo's Shakedown. This one right here was just a fun one, just to, like I said, to finish up scrapbooking the 2023 She Loves color and get stash used up. This one was created recently, monochromatic other than the green and the Sunday Funday. Lots of splatters and fun little fussy cut florals. This one was fun as well. As you can see, I'm getting a lot of photos on a page. You guys asked for more double page and more multi-photo, and so I do try to accommodate. This one was very simple, but I really like it. So it's just the fun wood veneer and all the little fun things. Could have probably backed it, but it's fine. This was for the members. We did some ink blending over a stencil in a very artistic way. And this is Paris. And then this was just a fun one for South Dakota. And then this is another double page. So this is monochromatic-ish in red and green. This is page 1, mostly in green, our Chicago trip, and a Christmas in. So we did this for Christmas, and that's Sue the Dinosaur. And then there's our Christmas decorations. Technically, it could have been 2 separate layouts, but I made it into one with using the circle stencil in the background and some glossy accents, which I haven't done in a while. This right here was just fun using starting to use this collection. It's Simple Stories, Simple, I think Cottage Garden or something like that, but that was really fun. New Orleans. And then this was the second project that I did for Color Rush Studio design team using the April kit. It was a road trip fun. And this is on our way to, or this was in South Dakota when we finally found the state sign. And this one right here, also fun, Saints game, doing a lot of like circles this month apparently. Did you guys notice that? That's the theme. But also getting some football stuff used. This right here happens to be one of my favorites because I photobombed it. And my inspiration was from this card right here. And I had a lot of fun creating that one. And then last but certainly not least was using up an older collection from Color Rush Studio and just getting all of this fun stuff used on there. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, so 37-ish. My count may have been off a little bit, but still very good to have done. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for another month in April, and in May we do May I Scrap Lift You. I am doing it a little bit different. I am May I Scrap Lifting Sketches. So I have these books from the Scrapbooking Coach. I have 1, 2, and 3. I just didn't grab it. So I'm going to be scrapbooking or scrap lifting sketches, right? Just to challenge myself because I've had so much fun this year so far with the 2 sketch hops that I want to keep going. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later with another video. Bye.